Between 1501 and 1511, Shah Ismail would have reconstituted a Persian empire, with familiar borders including Iran, the Caucasus, Turkmenistan, part of Afghanistan, and some control over Mesopotamia. The main struggle for the Safavid Empire would be their powerful western neighbor, the Ottoman Empire. While Iran was overrun by Timur and other nomadic tribes, the Turks had created a powerful empire in Anatolia that would succeed in the century-old goal of the Muslims' empire to conquer Constantinople. The Ottomans also controlled the Balkans, Greece, the Levant, and Egypt. At its peak, it would extend into North Africa and Ukraine and put Vienna under siege twice. Together, the Ottomans, the Safavids, and the Mughal empires would form the so-called Islamic gunpowder empires. Their expansion and armies were heavily based on the early mastery of gunpowder. They would form stable, rich, innovative, and expansionist empires. The Safavid Empire was a meritocratic society, where people might inherit the position of their father, but only if they prove worthy. The Safavids would have relatively friendly relations with the Mughals, as they were separated by the harsh mountains of Afghanistan and Pakistan. On the opposite, the Safavid and Ottomans would regularly clash over the control of Mesopotamia, the Caucasus, and East Anatolia. This rivalry with the Ottomans contributed to friendly relations with European powers. The Safavids, under Shah Abbas I the Great, would trade with the Dutch East India Company, and even establish an alliance with the Austrian Habsburgs. Abbas took back from the Ottomans Baghdad, eastern Anatolia, and Georgia by 1618. This military success had been made possible due to the modernization of the army, following the model of the British Army and under the instructions of Sir Robert Shirley. The relationship with England was well established, and it was with help from the British Royal Navy that Shah would kick out the Portuguese from Bahrain and Hormuz. Europe would also import from Persia the famous Persian carpets, silk, and other textiles. In general, living standards were equivalent to Europeans, at least for the commoners. However, Western visitors would notice fertile lands not being cultivated,